So, if any of you saw my last video, yes, I wore the same shirt. I'm in self-quarantine, okay? This armpits don't smell, baby. They don't. And it's winter here, so it's breezy, okay? It's not... It's fine. It's fine. I'm okay. If you guys seen my 2 previous videos, you guys know that I was worried about coming here. And you guys know, do you guys catch that I said coming here, which meant I did come here? As in Korea, baby? Can you see that? Oh no, it's slanted. It's actually slanted. Hold on. Ooh, baby! Do you see that? So we should get on with the video. I'm done with my intro. Now, I just really wanted to give a brief recap of, because I've been talking to myself again. I've been thinking a lot about my old toxic habit that I have with myself. And it's been acting up again. These past couple days, it's been really bad. And I was down for a couple days comparing myself. That's what I've been doing. That is my old habit that never wants to die. As you realize, now I'm in Korea and I'm only gonna be here for a year, and I've been thinking a lot and how I wanted to stop doing this. And of course, I've said this a lot and it hasn't really worked. I mean, I feel like it's a never-ending battle, to be honest with you, but I just feel like it's such an opportunity to be here, and I'm only going to be here for a year, and I wanted to enjoy it. And if I keep doing this to myself, it's going to rob every joy that I could have had living here, you know? I'm sorry if the framing's all weird. I don't have a tripod with me. My suitcases were full. I couldn't bring it with me. I really wanted to. So the proportions are wrong. I'm sorry. But yes, comparing myself. Blah. It really got me these days too. It got to a point where like I didn't even want to talk to anybody. I didn't want to talk, and I felt so... I feel so ugly inside. But yeah, basically I was just thinking how it's already obvious that you should never compare yourself to other people. I mean, a lot of people have said that, and there's logic behind it. It makes sense. Like, everybody is different. Life isn't a competition. We all know this. We all know this. I'm just recapping, by the way. Life is not a competition. Everybody goes at their own pace. Everybody goes through their own shit. And everybody's shits are different. So you can't really, you know, put them in a linear lane. You know what I mean? I mean, when a scientist are doing an experiment, you'll get all the variables the same. So the result, you know, the results will be valid. But in life, it doesn't work like that. People have their own variables, people have their own struggles, and they're never exclusively mutual. So you can't really technically, you just can't. It's not fair to yourself. Most importantly, but we do it anyway. Like, why? We do it. I fucking do it. I do it all the time, even though I know it's goddamn wrong. I do it. Why? Why me? Why? The most important part is that you compare yourself to who you were before. If you've seen some changes within yourself, that's already enough. It's just that I know within every society, if there's like a big group of people in one place, there's going to be like a designated sore loser. There's going to be those handful of people who just the majority thinks are the sore losers. So for them, objectively speaking, with a lot of apostrophes, they will be justified to compare themselves to other people and then come out with the result that I'm less than everybody else because everybody else seems to think so. But nobody can't not have anything. Even the designated sore loser, they're gonna have something, just anything they can hold on to in their lives. And if the sore loser holds on to that thing, they'll be happy. And isn't that the whole goddamn point of living? Isn't that the whole point? Just to be happy? But we spend so much time just like garnering these love and acceptance from people. And I just realized we're social creatures. That's the first lesson I learned in social studies. We're social creatures. And even that whole term, sore loser, it's such a blanket statement because it's like beauty. At a glance, right? If you don't really think about it, people are going to be divided into two. Ugly and not ugly. But then when you really look into it, people are way more complex than that. When you really think about it, when you really, really look at a person, it shows a different results because there's so many things that attributes to beauty. There's just so many things that makes a person attractive other than biology, right? There's like their personalities, what they value, the way they present themselves, their attitudes. It just, all of these things, it contributes to how attractive the person is. It really is. It really is. Which is why it's like when you're looking at a person for 5 seconds, you can just snap judgment. You can just like judge them, whether they're ugly or not. But then when you really get to know them, and then you see all aspects of them, you can't just blatantly say they're ugly. If you like a person, right? If you like a person, that person is fucking attractive to you. But then you show that person to your friend, and they're like, oh, okay. Some of them might say that. Some of them might say, oh, no, not really. I don't see it. Because they're only looking at that person for 5 seconds. You've been admiring this person for way longer than them. Why? Because you're not only seeing their faces, you're not only seeing their bodies, you're also seeing how relatable they are, how smart they are, how sophisticated, how just awesome and wonderful person he is. And all that, add that all up together, it creates an attraction. You're attracted to him. And I feel like, I'm sorry I went on a whole tangent, but that's what I'm trying to say, is that like people are like that. Nobody is a sore loser. Nobody truly is. And people tend to be like, people tend to think like extremes. People tend to go to extremes when they're talking about themselves. It's either, oh, I hate myself, there's nothing good about me, blah, 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 blah. But then sometimes they're like, oh, people love me, everybody loves me. When in fact, we're all just like slap in the middle. We're just, We're special, but not so special. We're shitty, but also not so shitty. We're just an amalgamation of every one of our bad, just shitty traits, but also our very awesome traits. If you combine every color in the color wheel into one bowl, you'll get a very bland brown, right? You'll get this like ambiguous brownish color, and that's us humans. Just a blob of very ambiguous color. So yeah, what is the point of all of this, right? I guess just don't discount yourself too easily. Because, like I said again, nobody is truly a sore loser. Because people are complex. Again, blob of brownish color. Because like the only thing that makes it feel like it is like that is because the rest of the world doesn't have enough attention, and they don't have enough intention to, and they don't have enough time to actually get to know us, to actually know every aspect of ourselves and our lives. That the only thing that they can do is make snap judgments and assume that we're this person, when in fact we're so much more than that, all of us. So just remember that you're not enough. Remember that you're a full person, and that should be enough. Don't worry, this is a lesson to me too. I'm still learning this. You shouldn't look at other people to your left or to your right, because it doesn't make sense at all. The only focus is to just be better. If you want to compare yourself, don't look left, don't look right, look to the back. If you're better than that person you were at the back, then that's all. That should be enough. Yeah, that's it. I think I was absorbed every single brain cells I've had. And I'm gonna have a class, so I should save some brain cells for later. I really wanted to know what you guys think. If you have any thoughts, dude, I'd be happy to chat. I'd be happy to just converse. And that's the whole point I started recording as well, because I really wanted to get some kind of perspective, because it's been a battle with this. I really, it'd be really nice to get some kind of other perspectives on the matter. Yeah, that's about it. See you later, skater.